So this is the front garden. It's not much to it. It is literally a postage stamp garden. So absolutely tiny comparison to a lot of the ones I'm going to hopefully be going to. So that's just our bins there. But as you can see, things are now starting to die back. Got a little hydrangea there. So that one was actually done from a cutting. And what's left of the sunflower there's just fallen over in the wind. You see this lavender's absolutely gorgeous. It's been doing well throughout the summer. Of course it's now November, so it's getting colder, but it's doing really well. There's the leftovers of some of these sunflowers here as well. As you can see, still got one, but things like this one here, that's not going to be coming out. It's too cold now. It's not getting enough sun either, so that's not going to do anything. As you can see, it all needs cutting back. And if we were to come around here, you see dead head needed. Here we are. This is my dahlia. This was done from seed this year. Look at those in there. Even though it is the second week of November, it's amazing if we look back how big it is and how well it's doing, and that will continue, I think. And despite the fact that they say normally you won't get tubers in the first year, pretty sure this one will. We'll go down here. There's another one I did from a clipping, another hydrangea, and there's some more fuchsias. Well, that's the end of a sunflower. We can see down here it's fallen over a bit. I need to tidy up, but there's plenty there. This is my hollyhock, which I was letting go to seed. So this is now ready. We'll show this in the video so you can see what seeds they are. This is what we need to get rid of though, all of this weedy stuff here. Some people say that, well, a weed is only a weed if you don't want it growing in that place, but it is weedy and I don't want it growing there. So they've got some more lavender, we've got that everywhere. And as you can see here, this is our fuchsias again. Lots of flowers still on this one, but if we go down to one up here where it stopped flowering, there we go, that's the fuchsia berry. So that there was one of them, just that little bit there at the end of that little green bit. But those flowers are still absolutely beautiful. And again there's another one. So we come back down here. Now this, another hydrangea. Now that actually was purple. It's now pink. So over the space of a few months, that's completely changed. Again, more lavender, but it's been overtaken by all this stuff here, which I don't want. It's looking nice down here. Oh, it's getting all caught up. But we had hebes and things down here, and that's the only one I think that survived properly. The leftovers of the coleus, and as you see there, the one that's protected still looks really nice. Those that aren't, if I bring you around again, I like this. That actually happened just a matter of a couple of days. Marigolds down here needs a dead head, of course. It seems to be an ongoing thing. I suppose that's what happens when you do many of them. But oh, in fact, actually, we still have one more of these down here. This actually was almost dead. It was, about that much left of growth when I cut it right back. But it's done ever so well. Yeah, this is my neighbours. They've got a thing for hydrangeas, it seems. And there's always, go straight across, and it is always perfect. But as you see, need to cut the grass today. Try not to step on it too much because it's not particularly dry during this time of year. I don't want to step it all down, so I can't cut it. So that's my garden. So it's looking quite good considering this end of year. So I'm going to get some of this all cut out and I'll show you what it's like a little while. A few days later, we've sorted the garden out now, done the lawn, as you can probably quite easily see. There we go, much better there. Was a bit wet when I did it, probably shouldn't have, but we won't get enough warmer days, so couldn't do much about that unfortunately. But here, put some more compost down, seeing as the pots in the back garden now have no plants in them. I had all the extra compost, and just around the hydrangea, really nice there. Lavender's doing well still, and as you can see along here, I did the borderline straight through with the grass, And what a surprise, the sunflower is still actually producing. So these are the two we had out before. And we look back here, there's another. We've got more buds appearing, coming through, so hopefully, you never know, stranger things may indeed happen. So there, that one's doing its thing as well. Who knows, we might get another few. Now, going down here, everything's still looking good, still alive. There's a nice tinge to the leaves now, dying off. That's a gorgeous colour. So fuchsias still continue. Not sure how long they're going to go for, but certainly doing well at the moment. It's just had a spider climb on me. So dahlias, as I say, we did these from seed, and they're absolutely amazing. So we look at here. Yeah, that's one that's actually fallen over, but you can see there's another bud there. And if we come up, all of these extra buds. But the main attraction, look at that. There's one there, 2, 3, obviously one in the ground as well, I'll make 4, 5. And we've got 2 more coming out here. There we go, it's another. So we step back at that and have a proper look. That is absolutely gorgeous. Very happy with that, and with more to come. That's brilliant. You may hear again the sound of the red-tailed kite. Saw a couple of them recently, just dancing around together. So more lavender. Again, this went purple, pink, purple. Never know what it's going to be next. So here's a pinky purple colour still, nice and healthy. So we're all looking very healthy down here. Fuchsia berries continue. There's actually more fuchsias now than berries. I have to admit, I did eat a couple, but oh, I've just found another one here. Let's just take that one off, and there's another one. There we go. That's just about ready, so I'll take those. Oh, as you can see, they've got lots of juice in them because they just burst in my hand. But all of this lavender here is still doing perfectly well. Looking good. Mahebe doing stuff, which is nice. That's really healthy still. Continue to be for a while. And the coleus are still in there despite the cold weather. We had 2 degrees Celsius the night before last, and it was only about 4 this time round for last night. But the coleus again down there, how is that one surviving? I do not know. A little bit of the leaf dying off, but still good. And we worked this all the way around the garden, so you see the border going around. There's a few petals that have fallen off from the one that I just picked. But, it's looking pretty handy, isn't it? Yeah, I'm very happy with how that worked out. So you can see it's just a little postage stamp garden. Nothing compared to the ones you get in the States and other like countries, but for us it's just the perfect size to deal with. But I'm going to get on with some bulb planting, I think, and I'll just finish in the back garden as well. Having done all of this because we've decided definitely now, we're 100% certain we are selling, and we've had someone over to appraise the house, so we're getting there, starting to feel real. So let's finish off here. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to leave you with this lovely sunflower here, and hope you had a fantastic day. God bless. Goodbye. quick add-on to the video. Unfortunately, as you can probably tell by my jumper here, we ended up getting some quite cold weather, and with that, it was about -2 last night. We ended up getting snow. Well, it's official, we're getting snow in Slough. Just coming up by the Mars factory there. I guess our house there in the middle. Wow. Oh, there you go, you actually get to see our house in the snow. Now, first time in quite some time, and a lot of the countries actually had a lot more than we had. We just literally had a tiny little bit, an inch probably at most on the ground, and that's pretty much all melted already now within the space of 24 hours. However, the cold weather and snow means bad for the garden, and unfortunately it means that I've got some damage to my favourite plant out front, my dahlia. It really didn't survive very well. So I will take you out to have a look at it, but it's very disappointing. Let's have a look. You'll have to excuse the fact I'm doing this at night time, but this is what's happened. Not great. As you can see here, this is a dahlia, and it's all gone soggy and icky. And same here. That's just horrid. It's just wet and gooey. And even here, again, you can see that's just turned to mush. So unfortunately, as you can see, that just flopped over. The whole plant is just gone. It's a pity because less than 24 hours, that was beautiful. But now all the leaves have changed from this sort of green colour here, fairly light, bit lighter than that, and it's gone to this. It's just horrible. Can't believe that. Just in such a short time, it's gone to that. Very disappointing, because I was so looking forward to all the rest of those buds coming out. There were loads of them on there, as you can see. It's just flopped off. There was a lot more time in that. As long as it didn't get as cold as it is, wouldn't have had a problem. But again, you can see there, that's just, yeah, it's no good at all, is it? There's no way that was going to survive. Pity, really, because what it also means is the sunflowers, which were quite lucky that they were surviving, they've got battered. And you can see here, in fact, during the stormy weather we had, we ended up losing a few sunflowers as well. And again, all of these buds, they didn't come out. I wasn't expecting it, really, but it's a pity, really, because I'd have loved that too. But all in all, we've got everything else here is fine. That's quite hardy plants, but the dahlia is a right old mess.